Adjusting class settings. Using the Settings window, you can change the way students work in each class and change the options the students have for selecting their user preferences. Using the admin interface, you can disable some of the students' options and get more control over how students use the system. Go to Classes and click on the class you want to adjust, then click on the Settings tab. This pop-up window is fairly self-explanatory, so we'll just go quickly through your options. In the General section, your first option is Disable Skipping Ahead. Enable this section to prevent students from moving to another exercise before they finish the one they're on. To keep students focused on the exercises, you can disable the play button that allows them access to games. Disable the Hall of Fame button to remove that display from the student app and interface. You can also choose whether the students in the class can use a profile picture or avatar as a personalized display on the app or interface using the Allowed Profile Picture setting. If you only want students to use Typesy's stored text or text that you provide, then disable text creation to prevent a user from importing text when they are in play mode. The Goals section lets you set target goals for the whole class at the same time and will override what each individual student has set. For example, if we enable this setting and set the goals of 60 words per minute for typing speed and 95% accuracy, every student in the class will see those numbers as their target goals on their homepage. If this setting is disabled, each user can set their own speed and accuracy target goals. In the Typing section, you can also set speed and accuracy, but these are the minimum goals each student must achieve, not the target goals. A student must meet the minimum goal before they can move on to the next exercise. For example, we can set the minimums to 55 words per minute and 90% accuracy. If a student does not meet those minimums, the system will prompt them to repeat the exercise until they do. Once they have met the minimums, they will be allowed to move on to the next activity. Most school administrators set a low minimum during the first weeks of class. The Typing section also has 3 other options that override individual student options. You can choose to have all students see a display keyboard or prevent the keyboard display. You can allow students to use the backspace key or make that key unavailable. And you can turn on the Beep on Error option for all students in the class or shut it off globally. You can also let each individual student decide what they want for each of these options. Finally, you can control the display on each student's screen by setting class-wide font size, font color, font style, and background color by using the options in the Font section. To quickly reset all settings for the class to the Typesy default, click the Restore Defaults button.